Hey everybody, I'm here to do a quick recap on Raw last night. Now, apparently there seems to be, as indicated on television, some change in the air. Apparently, some things might be changed around to kind of, I guess in the WWE's mind, kind of put an emphasis on, hey look, we may be about sports entertainment, but we're more than that. We're also still about wrestling. They had some decent matches last night. Kingston against Miz was okay. Truth and Morrison was okay. Cena and Swagger was alright. Del Rio and Punk was alright. I mean, again, they had some decent matches. I think many feel that by far the best match of the night was Miz and Kofi. And it looks like we may get a Miz Mysterio match at SummerSlam because Mysterio was attacked by Miz before having to face the Miz. You see, Mysterio was supposed to face Miz on Raw last night. Did not happen. So anyway, some decent matches, and oh yeah, Beth beat Eve in an OK Divas match, and then Beth takes the mic and basically says that she is sick and tired of divas like Eve and Kelly, and I guess other divas like them, maybe like the Bellas, and even now past divas like Melina. She's sick and tired of them, and I guess Natalya feels the same way because obviously Natalya's in this story angle, involved in the story angle. They're sick and tired of these other likes of Kelly and Eve and probably the Bellas and AJ and whoever else making a mockery out of the Divas division. In other words, I mean, she even said there's going to be no more booty shaking, no more splits, no more anything that's associated with Diva stuff. In other words, I think what WWE is doing with Beth there is basically saying, hey look, you guys want us to prove that women wrestling is still alive in this company, and it's just about wrestling and nothing else? Well then guess what? We're going to prove it to you with this story arc. So I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to acknowledge that yes, we do focus on women's wrestling. It's that right now we're more of a PG product, so we have to do these things. So, and I'm not going to be surprised if Beth becomes part of the whole CM Punk story angle as well. I won't be surprised by that with this. And then we had the contract signing, which was very good contract signing. Very good promo, very good segment. Definitely kept the build for SummerSlam going, really showed the intensity. I mean, they even had Cena mock the people that are against him, or those that, I mean, basically Cena made fun of the Cena haters, those that want him to be he mentioned a lot of the things that the fans talk about. They talk about his 5 moves of doom. They talk about him should embrace his heel persona and all that, blah blah blah. But then he basically says, hey look, I'm who I am for the fans that follow me, that understand me, that believe in me. Just like you have an adult demographic that follows you. So, overall it was a great segment. I mean, they even had CM Punk kind of shoot a little bit with Laurinaitis by asking, because when Triple H said, that John Cena had a point about some of the things he was talking about, because John Cena said, because CM Punk called John Cena a phony, and John Cena says, hey, look in the mirror, kind of something like that. Hunter's like, well, he's got a point. I mean, you basically held up this company for more money, kind of being gutless in your own right. And then, of course, this allowed Punk to kind of shoot a little bit by saying gutless, not face-to-face kind of deal. And he basically shot on what Laurinaitis did, by releasing Vladimir and Harry Smith, as he's called, and Melina and Chris Masters and stuff like that. So it was kind of cool to see that. But overall, just a great segment. Really leads up to SummerSlam. And yes, if you don't know by now, Triple H has made himself the special guest referee. Nobody knows what exactly is going to happen here. Some may have an indication that Triple H will screw over CM Punk because Triple H has told Cena before Cena's match that things are going to go the way I want them to go, whether anybody likes it or not. So if that means he's got to screw Punk over and Cena doesn't like it, but it happens, so be it. I don't know. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens at SummerSlam. So overall, decent build-up, decent final Raw before SummerSlam. Definitely continuing the build-up for it. Only 4 matches. We may get a few more announced during the week. May get some fillers in between. I know we're going to get Miz and Mysterio. I feel that already. And we may get Riley and Dolph for the U.S. title. So overall, decent Raw. I'll give it a 8 out of 10 or 7.5. Let's put it 7.5 out of 10. And that's all I'm going to say on it. Comment down below what you think, and I'll talk to you all later.